What is good, Ninja? OJ over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to their PE Nintendo Switch and gaming news video. Sorry about today, guys. As far as videos go, I'm running a bit late. My front yard was looking like Breath of the Wild. I said that on Twitter. I had to do some yard work. Plus, I already woke up a little bit late because of the live stream last night, but we're catching up on things. A lot of news to go over, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Sonic Forces reveals Drill Wispon chemical plant stage as well. Plus, there's a brand new set of screenshots that were released to show off all this cool stuff in Sonic Forces. So Sega has released a new set of screenshots from Sonic Forces showcasing the customizable hero character utilizing the newly revealed Drill Wispon to destroy enemies and speed through the chemical plant stage. Wispons are an evolution of the color powers from Sonic Colors and double as both offensive abilities and as a way to platform through levels quickly. In Sonic Forces, players can equip their hero character with one of a variety of Wispons, including the Drill Wispon, which allows players to drill dash on the ground to quickly traverse stages and climb walls. The Drill Wispon can also be used to attack enemies by charging and launching a drill punch. Sonic Forces is due out for the PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC on November 7th in North America and in Europe, and November 9th in Japan. And you guys are checking out these cool screenshots as well. And that's the biggest thing with the 3D Sonic games compared to what the 2D Sonic game, Sonic Mania, is doing. Yes, there's a lot of cool stuff as far as some power-ups and stuff that you can get, but what they want to do with 3D Sonic games, sometimes to their detriment, is add in all these different elements in order to change up the gameplay from just the typical run-through, maybe get like a bubble power-up or something like that, and you get hit one time and it's gone. They really want to make the mechanics more in depth. They really want to take things to the next level, and I think that's where they really haven't been able to hit the mark. When they add in these other elements, whether it's the Wispon powers, whether it's any of the stuff that they've done, yes, some of them are cool and it works. For example, like Sonic Colors, yes, there were some cool things that worked, but then again, you had stuff like the Werehog and other things that just didn't work when it came to Sonic. So I'm hoping that these new evolutions of the Wispons can really add to the gameplay, because right now, based on previews and everything, it doesn't look too great. From what we've seen so far, it looks functional. It definitely doesn't look like a horrible game, but we still need to see how it controls, how it plays, how it feels, and how they use these different powers in order to interact with the environment and get through stages. And is it fun? That's the biggest thing that sometimes people lose sight of. Yes, you can add in all sorts of powers and other things like that, but if it's not fun to play, if it doesn't feel right, then it's really just going to be wasted potential. So what do you guys think about this Drill Wispon and the Wispon powers in general, as far as doubling as the offensive abilities in addition to getting through stages? Do you feel that it's going to be an interesting mechanic in order to push the Sonic Forces gameplay to levels that other 3D Sonics couldn't get to? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the next article here, we have a small little update on Bloodstained Ritual the Night. So, new art from Mana Ikeda. So, Mana is the community manager for Bloodstained Ritual the Night. But you know what? She's also one freaking heck of an artist, because check out this piece that she did and she uploaded on the official Kickstarter page. She also doubles as a freelance artist, just basically anywhere. But yeah, she is doing an amazing job as far as the community manager for Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. There really hasn't been too many hiccups outside of just like the development stuff. She's been doing a good job as far as getting back to people on the Kickstarter, and also look at this art that she put out here too. This is some of the best art that I have ever seen, and it really reminds me of that Castlevania feel. This looks like a Castlevania game. This feels like a big Castlevania game coming out, and I am so happy I was able to switch my copy over to the Nintendo Switch. I think the Nintendo Switch version is going to be amazing. It's running on Unreal Engine 4, going to be optimized. By the time that this game comes out, Unreal Engine 4 has been making a lot of strides and progress on the Nintendo Switch, so I really can't wait to play this game portable mode, in addition to streaming it for you guys. But yeah, this game, as far as Bloodstained Ritual of the Night and what they're trying to do here from the community management standpoint, it's been pretty good, considering how this campaign's been going for a while now. The game was supposed to be out last year, I think, and then got delayed all the way till next year. Or the game was supposed to be out sometime this year, then got delayed till next year. I just know that there's been multiple issues, and Koji Igarashi himself has said that they've been having trouble as far as the development has been slow, and then Inti Creates stepped out of development and they had to put in 2 other developers. So there's been some stuff behind the issues when it comes to this game, but I think it's only because they're trying to make it the best it can be. I mean, heck, most developers would have been fine with that demo build of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. They would have been like, alright, we can just leave it right there, and then let's just make the game like this. Put it out, be about maybe 10, 12 hours, put a little bit more replay value in there, and put the package out there, and I think people would have been fine, but they're really trying to make it worth that $60 for the full version, because this will be a full price game from what I understand. And I know that they have a publisher now, so that price might go down, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But either way, it's looking amazing. Love the art, love the style of the characters, and they're really channeling that Castlevania feel with this art. So it even gets me more hyped up to play the game. Still gotta wait a little bit more, but I'm okay with that. We have a ton of games to play on the Nintendo Switch in 2017. 2018 spring, I think that's when they're targeting for this game to come out. This is the only game I've ever backed on Kickstarter because I felt that confident about Koji Igarashi and his team, and hopefully it's worth the wait. But chances are, if the game is anywhere near as good as this art is, I think it will definitely live up to that. So what do you guys think about Bloodstained Ritual tonight? Did you guys back it on Kickstarter? Let me know what you guys think about this art and the game in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the next article here. Immersion is bringing Touchsense Force to Unity, and it will support the Nintendo Switch. So let's go ahead and get right into some of these statements here, because I found this very interesting as far as this Touchsense Force and Unity in general, because Unity has been having some issues on the Nintendo Switch, so they're adding in some more new tech. And yeah, you know, that more new tech might create more problems for the Switch, but we have to take things one at a time. So let's get into some of the statements here from the people who are bringing this to the Switch. Quote, "Since more games are made with Unity than any other game technology, expanding our Touchsense Force solution to be compatible with Unity adds a tremendous opportunity for those developing games on this industry-leading platform. Developers can make their games much more engaging through the power of touch, including those for the wildly popular Nintendo Switch system." That comes from Chris Ulrich, Vice President of User Experience and Analytics at Immersion. Now we also have another statement here, quote, "One of the interesting things about the Nintendo Switch is that you have a controller in your left hand and a controller in your right hand now. From the haptics perspectives, that adds a lot of capabilities. You can have someone shoot a gun in the right hand and feel it there, or shoot from the left hand and feel it there. When you bump something on the right, you can feel it versus when you bump something on the left. But also, you can do things by using the controllers in concert to create effects so that people feel as if something were between the controllers." And that comes from Matt Tullis, Immersion's Director of Gaming and VR. And I have to 100% agree with the second statement there. Obviously, Unity is made in like a ton of games. People use Unity all the time just because of the license. The engine is easier to use. Nintendo Switch is catching up, but yes, I definitely agree with Chris Ulrich and what he had to say as far as engaging with the touch and all the stuff that they're doing with this immersion tech. But the second statement is the HD Rumble and how HD Rumble could be enhanced with Unity. Now, what he said was very important here. He said that when you bump something on the right versus when you bump something on the left, and that is what the best games when it comes to HD Rumble do. And then in the middle of the controller too, in between, I will give you a perfect example of this, and that is SteamWorld Dig. That might be the best case of HD Rumble that I've played so far. Even better than some of Nintendo's games, which is insane. I think even Splatoon's HD Rumble isn't that great compared to what SteamWorld Dig 2 is doing, because when you shoot something like, let's just say, one of the water bombs on the right hand of the screen, you will feel it explode from the right. When you shoot it above you, you will feel it kind of like in the middle-ish and kind of spread a little bit to the left or right, depending on your positioning with Dorothy. When you shoot it to the left, you'll feel that explosion on the left. I know Graceful Explosion Machine was also a very good indie game that used HD Rumble as well, to where you can feel the explosions kind of pushing and pulling you, and it really does immerse you into the experience. Hate to use that pun as far as immersion and everything, but if they can even advance on that within Unity to make the HD Rumble even better, to me, HD Rumble is a big selling point, especially with games like SteamWorld Dig that do it so well. I don't think I'd want to play it without the HD Rumble. That's how good it is in the game. And if they're saying that, hey, we can make this even better with this Touchsense Force coming to Nintendo Switch in Unity, hopefully Unity, after everything is kind of in there, after Nintendo's been working with them, it can really shape up to be one of the best engines on the Nintendo Switch, because right now it's looking a little suspect here and there, I have to agree, but at the same time, they're working on it in terms of what the Unity rep said in Japan as far as making sure that the engine is optimized and can run better on the Switch. So I think once everything gets wrapped up here, I'd probably say sometime next year, some Unity games coming to Nintendo Switch could truly be a lot better than what we're seeing at this point, and I'm definitely thinking it's going to be that way. So what do you guys think about this brand new Touchsense Force course, and what is your best use of HD Rumble that you've experienced so far? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also make sure you check out our Patreon page, pledge any tier, be entered in to win some prizes every month. In addition to that, we have Discord voice chat and $10 prize eShop tournaments for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and more. And also check out our live streaming schedule. We got a brand new live streaming setup where we'll have themed days, whether it's Splatoon or whether it's Anime Mondays, a lot of cool stuff. And if you sponsor PlayerEssence, there's this brand new program to where it gives you emotes very similar to Twitch. We have a Toby and a headband emote, and we're going to be voting on our next emote very soon, so make sure you follow me on Twitter. So also make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest Japanese, RPG, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you Ninja for the next video. Peace.